Hey guys, it's Jasmine. There's been a little bit of an incident. Oh, my scarf. Keep me warm. So, I was walking Silk, the dog, still am, and we were going down the street. We've been down a couple of times before. We walked past this house which had 3 dogs, and they were barking, and they were big dogs. We kept on walking, and then there was this lady walking her dog that was about the same size, maybe a little bit bigger than Silk, and Silk was like trying to run up to it and things, so like pulling on the leash, and I was like, Silk, I'm not going to do this. If you're going to pull on the leash, then I'm going to turn right back around and go a different way. So she kept on pulling, so I was like, that's it. Then I turned around, and we were walking past, and then we walked past that same house with the 3 dogs, and there was like, they were sort of crowded into the corner of the fence, and there was like a bit of a gap. I didn't know that they would be able to get out, so we were walking past, and then like one of the dogs got out, and he seemed to be like the oldest dog, and then he came up to Silk. I thought, like, I can't run away because that'll just entice the dog. But before I could decide what to do, the other dogs had made it out through the corner of the fence. So then there was just sort of like a flurry of stuff going on, and then Silk, she did start to yelp and try to like get away and things, but she's on the lead. So I was like, I've got to get her out of here. So I was trying to pick her up, but like she's trying to get away, and then like just as I was picking her up, one of the dogs, he was like lunging at her like with his mouth open, but since I picked her up, he didn't get her or anything. But I was like, man, that was like just in time, I think. And then this guy came out, and he was like calling to the dogs, trying to get them away from me. And he asked if like the dogs had attacked my dog, and I said no, because like technically they didn't get her. I was like, thank you. And he was like, they're not my dogs, but like I knew that, because if I thought that they were his dogs, I wouldn't be saying thank you. I'd be saying, get your damn dogs away. So he was trying to get them away, but they were still following me. Like he said that he would try and get the owners, so he was like knocking on their door and calling out. But there was nobody home, or at least nobody answered. And while he was doing that, Silk and I, we had like walked a wee bit, holding on to Silk, and then there was this yard with these rabbits in it, like in little boxes. So the dog sort of got distracted by that, and then the guy came out, and he said like that the people weren't there. So I said thank you, and kept on walking, because like he asked if the dogs were following me, and I said no. So we went on, but like, I don't know about those rabbits. If the neighbours are still going to have rabbits when they get home, I don't know. But I don't have the number for the dog rangers or anything. I feel a bit sick, like I think I'm going to have a lie down when I get back home, because it's just not really like a happy, good situation, and it freaked me out, and it freaked Silk out. So yeah, I was going to say I hope you guys enjoyed this story, but I hope you guys didn't enjoy it, because it wasn't very nice. But anyway, thanks to the Good Samaritan. That's it for me. Silk and I are going to keep walking. We're doing a 2-hour walk today, and then I will have to have a rest and get my nerves back. Hopefully I'll see you guys all in another less dog dangerous video. Thanks for watching, and hey door!